Hello, welcome back. Welcome to Shell's Fool's Journey. I hope your weekend was well. I hope you was able to get outside, get grounded, spend some time with nature, get to some water. Um, Today, we have a special alignment that's going on. We have Venus and Jupiter. It is bringing in growth, magnifying abundance, um, expansion energy, which is of Jupiter, and most importantly, harmony. And you may see this in your relationships, uh, starting to balance out, and you could start to see the unconditional love that you are receiving or giving, having a deep understanding within relationships. Also, there's deep healing and peace that is being ushered in with this energy, and flow of fortune. So if you come into some money, send me some. But with that being said, I wanted to pull a couple of cards and see what energy or expansion may come through for you all tomorrow, or for us as the collective. Thank you so much for always tuning in. Make sure you hit that like button, share, subscribe, leave messages. Let me know what you're thinking, and also give me some questions that I could pull cards on and definitely ask. So we have, oh, this is such a beautiful card. Reflections. Have you done enough reflecting of the past? Now it is time to move forward. You have seen what you have done to get to this point. You have seen your growth. You have seen your pinnacles turn into multiple pinnacles. You have seen how you have helped others, and they come back and they tell you exactly how you help. It's like you are now starting to see the fruits of your labor, and it is starting to come through. And you also have power. You have the power to manifest any and everything that your heart's desire. Today is the day of desires. Today is the day to bring those big dreams, those ideas. It's time to bring them to fruition or fruition. I might be saying that wrong. My husband gonna get me. But it is time to think big, like on TikTok. Think big, bitch. Yeah, and he needs to coin that. Um, the reflection time is over. Now it's time for you to turn around and continue to move forward. Move forward in your power. Move forward in this expansion. Move forward in love and light. Move forward in the deep healing and the peace that you have created for yourself, for even taking the journey, for even just knowing that, hey, it started off as a thought. I want to change something. And from that thought, it has turned into something bigger, and it's going to keep growing. So let's get some tarot cards on this. Yeah, we'll use this deck. I have this awesome deck that I just got. I think I'm going to use it the next time I pull cards, but I'm still trying to get the feel of it, pull cards on it, get its energy. It feel me. I'm feeling those cards. And this matrix deck, I love this deck. Matrix Astro deck. I think this is what it's called. Anyway, they have a app that's associated with these cards, but they also do your natal chart, and they give you everyday, like up to date things of astrology of what's going on in your charts and how it may affect you that day. So that could be something that you take a look at and plug your natal chart in and let that help you get through the day. I know it helps me. All right. We have the Tower, sudden change for reflection. So this sudden change, You're changing position. You are changing directions. You are going towards the new beginning. Yeah. And here's that balance. You're also creating a sense of balance now. Now you have got a sense of what your energy is compared to somebody else or a group or the collective. Now it's time to balance all of this out. Can you balance out what is yours versus what is somebody else's? Because you got the three of swords underneath the deck. This is not what you want to be in. And I feel like the sudden change is coming from this three of swords to balance, baby. Being able to balance the energies around you, balance your energy, have a sense of connection. Can I get a clarifier on the Tower and the Two of Pentacles? Can I get a clarifier for the Tower and the Two of Pentacles? Come on now, because you are the Magician, baby. We are in Magician year, which is year 1. So 2026, if you add all of it together, you get 10, which break down to 1, which is the Magician. And I feel like a lot of us is stepping into our Magician era. I feel like we have worked hard to get here to be able to master the 4 elements. You have your wand, you have your pentacle, you own your cup, and you own your mind, which is the sword. You own your sword. And the cup, this is that Pisces energy. This is where we're coming from. So you're coming from the emotion straight into, okay, I got it all together. I have all the tools. Now, how am I going to move? And I think Spirit is asking us to just make the move, even if we don't know how to make the move. Just keep moving. You know what I'm saying? No turn is wrong. You know what I'm saying? You can just put one foot in front of the other and keep moving, because you're going to eventually get there. Right now, we're not going to understand the direction. We're not going to understand where we're going. We're just moving. And on top of this energy is different. Absolutely, because it's asking for us to change our perception, which is the Hangman, and work not only with yourself, but spirit, your ancestors, other collectives, other people of like mind. And tying this into relationships is learning how to change your perception with your spouse, with your partner, with your family, changing your thought process or your perception, and to learn how to work as a team will create the expansion. You have the tools, but if you work together as a team, i.e., 2, you're building something new. You're building something different. You're changing something in your relationships. You see where you want to go. Now it's time to start moving there. Now it's time to start dreaming together. That's beautiful. Underneath the deck, we have the Emperor. Yes. Let's move in that energy. Can I get a clarifier for power? What is this power? What do we need to know about this power? Yes. The first card that came out was the Death card, the death and rebirth into the celebration. You have completed this part. You know what's yours and you know what isn't yours. And now you are moving into the celebration, the union. You got through the hard stuff. You got through the non-communication. You got through being petty. You got through the manipulation. You got through everything that was thrown in your way throughout this relationship. And now you are able to celebrate together, celebrate this new beginning, dreaming together, expanding together, understanding that both forces together, working together, they will create whatever needs to be created. See, now you understood your power, your energy, and the person that you're working with, your spouse, your partner, family, working with the spirits, now is bringing both of those online to work tandemly together, to work together. That's the Three of Pentacles. But let's dive a little deeper into this. Please clarify the Death card and the Four of Wands, because it's still a beautiful energy. We did have Judgment that showed up, but that's just a stack of cards. So we're going to keep going. All right. Come on now. It said we were done right with that. We have the World card that's out here. This is the yin and the yang coming together. It's coming together now. We have worked so hard to get here, and now we must join forces together to create this power, to create the manifestation. And thinking of this on a collective standpoint, if we are in harmony together, we're moving together, we're expanding together, we're growing together, we're changing our perception and really looking in, and what we are pushing out, what we are giving, and also what we are receiving. Because a lot of the information that's going around today is not the information we need to be consuming right now. You got the Sun card underneath the deck. Today is a day of play. Today is a day to not sit in front of the TV. It's a day to get outside. It's a day to reflect on maybe when you were younger. Visit your childlike self. Play. Get outside with your kids. Turn the TV off. Breathe. Live. Remember what it was like to be outside. Expand in that way. Change your routine. Do something different. Expand your mind in some kind of way. Whatever is being offered today is truly for you. It's all in how you work the energy for yourself. What is it? Something that you want to change? What is it that you want to bring to reality? What have you been dreaming about? Today is the day to put that out, to say what it is, to sit in the grass and get grounded, center yourself. Tell Mother Earth what it is that you're desiring at this point. Because the work that was put in, and a lot of the work was put in relationships. A lot of the collective was learning how to understand what relationships were healthy and what relationships were toxic. And that is in relationship with yourself, relationship with family, relationship with spouses, partners, relationships with friends. It's just the relationships, period. This is a massive change that we are going through. Some people who used to vibe the same no longer vibe in that same capacity, because everybody is now seeking a different or higher connection. What used to be a great conversation or just constantly talking about the past is no longer working at this time. People are now in their creative mode. People are now starting to see that it's more to life than just reminiscing about the past. What do you want to do in the future? What are you doing right now in the present that can help you for your future? What legacies are you leaving? We just finished something. We completed a cycle. And we completed a cycle on so many levels. And the world that we know now is going to change. There is no going back to old reality. See, once you have a taste of what could be new coming in and how you can change that, you don't want to taste what was old. You want to keep going with what's new and what's possible. I think that's so beautiful. Yeah. And the Sun card coming out with the World card, I don't think there's any other card that need to be pulled on that anymore, tarot, that is. But let's pull a couple of oracles and let's get us out of here with a great bang. Thank y'all again. If y'all have any advice, or you just want to tell people what you got going on, get down in the comments. Let's have conversations. What kind of reflections did you do to get to this point? What kind of power did you learn about yourself? Absolutely. Right out the gate, we have, there we go. Today is a day of desire, in which it is. What do you desire? What do you want to bring forth? What do you aspire to be or experience? What legacies are you leaving? You don't have to just have a desire. You can make that desire real. And then we have another portal, like gate, purpose. Does your desire help you work in your purpose? And as you can see, both of them are like, are you ready to step through the portal? Are you ready to touch the sun? Are you ready to make what used to be dreams reality? What are you bringing forth? What would you like to bring to your reality? And then what's crazy is reflection came back up again. So there's something that you need to reflect on to bring it to fruition. And I think that's beautiful. Let's get one more card to close us out. Desire, purpose, reflection. And definitely, this is a great way to close this out. Seed of power, power again. From teeny things to big things can grow. This is where you're at. The seeds that you had planted before are now budding. Now that you have these buds that are getting ready to bloom into real tangible things, what are you going to do with it? What are you going to do with your harvest? Are you going to take all the harvest? Are you going to use a piece of the harvest and save some? What is your, how would you spend your harvest? How would you handle your harvest? Write that out. And if you feel like sharing, share that with us. And with that, I leave you with love, light, and balance. Be well till we meet again. Seed of power.